Hey ladies, it's Susan Lehman. I'm your regional sales manager, and I was coming to you today because I wanted to challenge you with something. I would love to challenge you to write down a list of 100 wants. So these are things that you want out of your life, okay? Because I think a lot of times we don't take the time to really make a list of the things that we want in life. And then how are we going to know when we get there? And how are we going to know when we get what we really want out of life? So here's some different areas that I would like you to consider when writing down your list of 100 wants. And for some of you, this is going to be very challenging. And for some of you, this is going to be super fun and you'll be done with it in like 5 minutes. But I'm going to make this a month-long challenge. And so I would love for you guys to start today writing down a list of 100 things that you want in your life. Okay, so here's the areas. The first one is your career. So these are things like, what does your paycheck look like? Achievements that you want to get. What titles do you want to earn? Certificates that you earn, recognition, so on and so forth. Okay, so that's one area. The next one is financial. So, how much money do you want to make? What kind of investments would you like to make? Where would you like to be in your financial life? Do you want to be financially secure? Do you want to have more money than you know what to do with? What does that look like for you? What do you really want in your life? The next one would be physical. So, what does your health look like? How about your fitness? Do you want to run a marathon? What types of things do you want to be able to do? For me, sometimes I just want to be able to like stretch like I used to, right? And so, like, what is that you want in your physical life? And then there's the intellectual. So this is like your personal and professional development. So are there courses you want to take, books you want to read, things you want to learn? What do you want to do as far as those areas? And then, of course, family. So this is your children, your parents, your significant other, your relatives. What do those relationships look like, right? And so really your relationships with your family and your friends as well. So what do those relationships look like? Do you spend a lot of time with them? What types of things do you do together? What does this look like for you? Then, of course, there's social, right? So, again, that's your relationships with your friends and so on and so forth. Where do you go? What types of things do you do together? Do you get together every weekend? Do you get together once a month? I know I have game night with my ladies. I have two different groups of ladies that I have game night with, and those are super important to me. So, what types of things do you want in that area? Our next category is spiritual. So, this is your faith, your religion, and your spiritual path. What does this look like for you in your ideal world? What does this look like? And then, of course, contribution. So, what positive contribution do you want to have on the world and in your community? Do you want to be a community leader? I know I've talked with a few leaders recently that are saying they really are wanting to make an impact in their community. So, what types of things do you want to do there? And then there's the fun stuff. So, this is what kind of house do you want? Do you want a boat? What kind of vacations do you want to go on? Where do you want to go? What types of things do you want to do? So these are all the fun things in life. The pair of shoes that you want. I have one person that I've talked to, and she's like, I just want a new pair of shoes. So I love that. But anyway, so a list of 100 wants. And if you haven't liked me or become friends with me on Facebook yet, I would love for you to become Facebook friends with me, because I think I'm going to be putting some things out there as well about this. And so it's Susan Lehman RSM is how you can find me. So regional sales manager. So Susan Lehman RSM, and I look like an idiot in my picture. I'm like, hey, with with our optic scarf from our Experience Norwex event. So if you haven't friended me yet, I would love for you to friend me so that we can have some fun on Facebook this month. All right. So I'm just going to challenge you right now to make your list of 100 ones. Ready, set, go.